Well, we're here at Downtown Food with the man behind the restaurant. His name is Darren. Darren, the name Downtown Food for a restaurant, it sounds a little bit more like a philosophy than the name of a venue. Was that on purpose?
Wow, I wish I could say that it was. No, it's possibly one of the worst named restaurants in the history of restaurants. No, Downtown Food has come to mean for us is we grow food downtown. So we have the urban agriculture project that we have on our rooftop where we have bees, 40 different types of plants, vegetables, and plants, herbs, vegetables, and fruits.
Right.
And solar power drip irrigation. So we were able to do that. So now the name really has taken on a philosophy. So it's definitely been an evolution here at Downtown Food to really kind of find our path, but that's what we do.
Right, and what you do is so unique, not only for Calgary, as far as I know, but Alberta.
Yeah, definitely. I know there are other restaurants that do. We're doing a great David Suzuki dinner with some restaurants that grow their own, like Rouge and Catch and the Oyster Bar here on Stephen Avenue as well.
Right.
But yeah, no, definitely for what we do, the full integration with the beehives for pollination and the solar powered irrigation system is definitely unique in the city, and I think Alberta as well. Yeah.
Okay, so what about when obviously the operations and stuff of this spot are unique and different? What about when it comes to the tasting of the food and that kind of atmosphere? Is that as unique as the rest of it?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
For two reasons. One, the rest of it contributes to the food here. Okay. We have a philosophy here. It was coined by Gordon Ramsay. Some people may say what you will about him, but presentation lasts 30 seconds. It's flavor that holds memories. So we have great presentations, but we really work on the flavor. So we try to choose ingredients in season. I have no business serving you a strawberry in December because it just isn't going to taste right. So
or
that's
a tomato.
Or a tomato, and that's the other thing, right? Okay. So here at the restaurant, everything is seasonal because my job as a chef is to serve foods when they're at their peak, and that usually involves when they're at the peak of their season.
Okay, what's it like? How have you seen the restaurant kind of culture change, hopefully for the better here in Calgary?
In Calgary?
Yeah.
I moved away almost 5 years ago when, and there was restaurants that were just starting to happen.
Right.
So there's been great restaurants now that have started to improve the culture. So now we have people, I think it has to do with the population growth and with people starting to care more about where their food comes from. Mm-hmm. And also there's just chefs here really trying to push the envelope. I think in Canada, Calgary's fast becoming the best food city in the nation. And that's from a guy who's been to Toronto and Vancouver and stuff like that. Sorry, YYC is where it's at, so that's how I feel about the food, is because here we're aggressive and
right.
we have to be aggressive because there's so many restaurants opening up and people are really getting interested in food in this city. So it's been really great for the development. So the scene has just become really more experimental and exciting.
And it seems like the community of you chefs, restaurateurs, whatever you call yourselves, is really tight-knit. I mean, you talk about doing collaborative things with other restaurants and other chefs coming into your space. And how does that happen? Have you found that in other cities?
Yeah, you know what? It's been an amazing kind of experience. When I came to Calgary, I was kind of the guy no one knew, and I was welcomed with open arms by great restaurateurs and restaurants like Anju, Charcut. We do have a culture here of, basically at the end of the day, we're all in competition, and anyone who says we're not is lying to you. But at the end of the day, as restaurants grow, and as the city grows, our food culture benefits, and it allows us as chefs and restaurateurs to constantly keep evolving and keeping up the pace, because we're all working together for a common goal of making this a culinary landmark here in Calgary, for at least across Canada.
Now, when we talk about all the great things you do, the sustainability, the rooftop, you guys have something kind of exciting coming up. It's a dinner you mentioned with the David Suzuki Foundation.
Absolutely. It's a collaborative dinner. It's our Harvest Gala. So we're celebrating everything that we've taken off our rooftop garden. Okay. And what we're doing is we're going to turn those produce into a meal, a collaborative meal, and it's in partnership with the David Suzuki Foundation, who we're really excited about working with. They have championed causes for our oceans, for land reclamation, wetlands, things like that. All things that as a chef, if you care about ingredients, you care where things come from, these environmental factors really play a role. So we've partnered up with great restaurants in the city like Catch and the Oyster Bar, mm-hmm. Chef Pal Groves, Chef Paul Rogalski from Rouge, who is like the sustainability master.
Absolutely.
And started all of it. You mentioned culture earlier. He's a guy who really started to do that. Catch has a rooftop garden as well, and they're expanding it next year, and it's really exciting. So we've come together with them to do this partnership with Oceanwise and the David Suzuki Foundation. It's this great dinner, October 17th. Tickets go on sale on the website today.
Okay.
It's it's just going to be a really amazing night of sustainability and gastronomic excellence, really, because they're incredible chefs. I'm so honored to have them here in my restaurant.
Gastronomic excellence. That is a good phrase.
Soundbite.
I'm going to use that. I'm going to pretend I came up with that.
Done.
Well, thanks for having us. We're going to stick around for a little while.
Yep,
Can we
absolutely.
look at some food? Maybe
Absolutely.
smell or taste some food?
We'll just get you eating in full force.
Gastronomic excellence. I like it. Okay, we're going to be back from our Go Calgary from here, downtown food, right after this.